Hey guys, and welcome to episode 17 of me trying demos. This is Tokyo Psychodemic. Don't know why it's called that, but alright. I was talking about the title. I might have to fix that. This story is a work of fiction. There is no relation to any actual persons or organizations. All crimes in this world can be solved using scientific and logical analysis. What that means is up to you. I don't know if psychodemic is a banned word or something. Just updating my stream. Okay, that was weird. It was just a bunch of, like, stars for some reason. Okay, so today is a demo day. If you're new to the channel, I always start off streams with not streams, but when I finish a game, before I start on another or continue another, I typically play a demo, and that is what I'm going to do today. It typically only takes like an hour. So, yeah.
Tokyo Psychodemic.
Yeah, so this is called Tokyo Psychodemic. I think it's a psychological mystery type game. I think it also has horror elements in it. Sunny. Y'all give me a last name or something. Trying to think of demo day. Yeah, hey Gold. I need a last name. Come up with a last name. I need a last name for my character, apparently. Trying to think of Windstorm. Sunshine. Sunny Sunshine. Hi, Zega. Sunny Windstorm. Extra. But Sunny Sunshine. Sure. It's not really going to matter in the grand scheme of things anyway. Okay. Sunny Sunshine. We'll go with that. Sunny Rosefield. Girl. No. I'm a dealer? Okay. I don't know what any of this means. Okay.
上野動物園にジャイアントパンダの新しい飼育施設が
昨日午前3時頃東名高速道路上り線にて大型トレーラーの保健所で1医療機関あたり10人のインフルエンザ感染者を確認しました。
東京都港区のマンションに住む女性から
東京都江東区木場にある薬品倉庫にて大規模な火災が発生しました。出火から1時
大晦日から新年のカウントダウンイベントなど多くの人が集まりました。
インフルエンザウイルスで死亡者を確認しました。
Oh, is this going to be a virus thing?
猛威を振るうインフルエン
I
ザ
mean, a zombie thing?
インフルエンザによる死亡者は15名となりました。
Well, it doesn't say that they're coming back to life.
Influenza in Japan continues. But is this actually influenza? Existing anti-influenza drugs are not as effective as hoped, and the mortality rate appears to be much higher than previous influenza outbreaks. Some analysts suggest that Japan's Ministry of Health, Labor and Welfare...
Well, it doesn't sound like they're coming back to life.
新型のウイルスであることが分かりました。
Oh god, never mind.
"日本政府は緊急事態宣言の発令と東京都の封鎖を決定しました。
ロックダウンを実行することに決定しました。またこれ以上感染をさせないためにもご協力のほど
Oh! Okay, 3 years later. So we went from
世界は変わった。
world has changed.
2019年12月に東京都で発生した未知のウイルスによる新型感染症は
New unknown virus outbreak that began in Tokyo in December 2019.
瞬く間に全国に広がり、致死率 40% というエボラ出血熱を上回る高い数字を示した。
Quickly spread across the country with a fatality rate of 40%, even higher than that of Ebola hemorrhagic fever.
海外への出入国も制限され、特に感染者の多かった東京都へと続く幹線道路は封鎖された。
International travel was restricted, and as the area with the most cases on major roads to Tokyo were sealed off.
つまりロックダウン、首都封鎖である。
The capital had been placed under total lockdown.
効果的な治療薬もないまま、感染は一般市民から医療従事者、
Yeah, I think people are just
自衛隊員
dying.
にも広がり、
Without effective treatment, the virus spread from the general populace to healthcare workers, the police, the self-defense force.
ついには国家中枢にも達した。
Finally, it reached the very heart of the nation.
時の内閣総理大臣と官房長官、厚生労働大臣など主要官僚が相次いで感染し、帰らぬ人となった。
Major government officials such as the Prime Minister, Chief Cabinet Secretary, and Minister of Health, Labor and Welfare became infected one after another and succumbed to the virus.
その頃には国内の死者数は20万人を超えていた。
By then, the country's death toll had exceeded 200,000.
厳戒態勢の中、臨時政府が発足され、新たな内閣総理大臣には
Provisional government was hastily established during this state of high alert.
新型感染症への治療法を発見し、多くの重症者の命を救った元感染症の専門医だった人物が抜擢された。
And a former infectious disease specialist who discovered a cure for the new virus and saved many lives was appointed as the new prime minister.
新総理は次々と新型感染症への対策と経済対策を打ち出し、そのどれもが成果を上げた。
The new prime minister put many policies for controlling the spread of the virus and preserving the economy into full effect, all of which were a great success.
感染者数は目に見えて減少して、
Okay.
やがて猛威を振るった新型感染症は収束した。
The number of infections noticeably decreased, and eventually the pandemic that wrought havoc on the country came to an end. Okay, so what's the issue? Okay, however,
世界は変わってしまった。
the world had still changed.
確実に、そしてひそやかに。その変化は私たちの目の前へと現れようとしていた。
And those changes, struggling just beneath the surface, are threatening to burst out. I'm scared. Shinjuku, Tokyo. Senko Pharmaceuticals. Underground parking lot. 7 a.m. Okay. So much typing.
Yo, お疲れさん。
Hey, hard at work, I see.
モトラ警部補、ご苦労様です。
Inspector Motora. Motora, sir.
ご苦労様です。
Inspector Motora, sir. One hell of a stink.
すごい匂いですね。肉の焼けた匂いだけじゃなく、何ですかこの匂い。
I don't know if I should even read it or I think I'll just let the dialogue I'll just let the Japanese do it instead of reading it in English. Since there's already English subtitles.
枯れ草のような使い古しの油のような匂いが充満していて飽きそうですよ。
Hi Mako. This is Tokyo Psychodemic, which is a demo that I'm playing. But the game is Tokyo Psychodemic.
おい清原、仏さんの前で不謹慎だろ。
すいません。
まあ正確には仏さんの一部だがな。
I think I'm gonna let it autoplay.
どうやったら人間がこんな風に燃えるんですかね。
さあな、ここには型は古いがテープ記録式の防犯カメラがついていたようだ。何か事件の手がかりが映っているといいが、まあ期待はできねえか。
そういえばこの三幸製薬って新型感染症の時に治療薬を開発していた製薬会社ですよね。確か系列病院の医師が今の。
ちょっとどうして。どう言って。なるほどね。ずいぶんと綺麗に燃えたものね。辺りにガソリン臭はなし。これだけ燃えているのに椅子や地面は少し焦げただけ。興味深いわ。
ちょっと君、一体誰だ。
九段の人間が何の用だ。
九段。
法務省公安調査庁の木島ローレンスよいかよ。よろしく。
公安調査庁。
警視庁公安部から法務省に移動した人間がなんでここにいるのか。
No, one guy said.
気になる事件があれば現場に顔を出すのは当然じゃない。
I think.
見ての通り、ただの焼死事件だ。お前さん方が調査する反社やテロ組織とは関係ねえよ。それとも俺たち警察に秘密で何か調べているとでも言うのか。5年前に起きた事件の首謀者とその関係者が警察内部にまで入り込んでいた話は俺も知っている。それによって警察組織の信頼が揺らぎ、上層部から末端に至るまでマスコミに叩かれたこともな。
それって確か伊能なんとかっていうカルト集団がテロを企てていたっていう。
確かに昨日まで仲間だと思っていた奴が実は反社会的なカルトの信者でしたってのは笑えねえ話だ。だがそれはお前さんたち公安だって同じだろう。公安内部に信者がいたって噂もある。俺が言いたいのは誰を信じたらいいのかわからねえからこそお互い疑ってたらキリがねえって話だ。
第一発見者は誰？
I guess he is alive.
そんなことをあなたに教えないといけ。
教えてやれ。
第一発見者は清掃員の首藤有夫、68歳。いつも通り今日も朝6時に清掃のため三幸製薬ビルに到着。ゴミ捨て場がある地下に向かう階段の途中で 異臭と煙に気づき、降りた
Or
先で
not.
焼死体を発見。焼死体といっても、首藤が発見した時にはすでに足だけしか残っていなかったそうです。
まるで SH ね。
SH、なんだって？
1951年7月の夕方、アメリカ・フロリダ州セントピータースバーグのマンション。その日、メアリー・リーサーという67歳の女性を息子のリチャード・リーサーが訪問した。いつもと変わらぬ読書好きな母の姿を見られると思った息子だったが、そこで信じられない光景を目撃する。母親はスリッパを履いた片足と骨の一部だけを残して、体が跡形もなく失われ死んでいたの。死因は高温で焼かれたことによる焼死。被害者は火葬場の温度である1200度以上の炎で焼かれたことになる。奇妙なのは、それだけの高温で焼かれていながら遺体のあった建物は延焼していなかったことだ。それ以降も同じような事件が世界各地で目撃された。1964年11月、アメリカ・ペンシルベニア州。1986年3月、アメリカ・ニューヨーク州。1988年1月、イギリス南部サウサンプトンなど、今日までに報告は200件を超えるとも言われている。
That's a lot of people.
いずれの報告でも似ているのは、出火原因が不明、被害者の体だけが燃えている。体は骨が灰になるまで焼けているが、足が残るケースが多いという点。真相が判明しないまま、やがて人々はそれらの事件をこう呼ぶようになった。
Reference to a real event. Was that real? Because they said that the cases aren't.
Spontaneous human combustion. 人体自然発火現象。
それってたたりとか呪いとかオカルトの類の話ですか？
Oh.
いいえ、少なくとも私はそうは思ってないわ。目の前の事件が我々の知る常識では考えられない事件だとしても、その裏には必ず理由があり、生きている何者かの意志や力が働いている。私はそう思っているわ。たとえそれが超常的な現象だとしても。
なるほど。まだお前さんは追っているってわけか。
追っているって何をです？
俺も噂でしか聞いたことはねえが、異能教団ってカルトがやろうとしていたことは、誘拐した人間を実験台にして異能力者を作り出し、それで社会を支配するって計画だったそうじゃねえか。異能力者の真偽はともかく、教団に実験台にされて殺された人間も出ている。教団は解体されたが、奴らが行っていた実験や異能力者に関する真実は闇に葬られたままだ。お前さん、教団の実験は成功したと思ってんのか？
ちょっと、それ本気で言ってるんですか？異能力者なんてそんな荒唐無稽な。
バカ野郎！俺たちが今まで見てきた事件の中で荒唐無稽じゃねえ事件があったか？それに犯罪っていうのは常識じゃ測れねえからこそ犯
I
罪
mean, I
なんだ。
figured we'd have a supernatural aspect to the game,
不可解な事件
but so far it's just kind of like,
私は性分。それ以外に理由はないわ。捜査の邪魔をしたわね。
木島、あまり無茶すんじゃねえぞ。
okay, hold up.
お
I'm
前さん
gonna,
一人で真実を追う必要はねえんだからよ。
okay, I'm gonna say something now. Jeez. Okay, so the event was real about the death of Mary Reeser. Gold says she likes her design. Mako says she became known as Cinder Lady. Mary Reeser, I mean. All that was left was her left foot. Jeez. Alright, let's go back to autoplay then.
分かってるわ。ただ、一つ勘違いをしているよね。
I think the psychics are still alive.
私たちよ。
Wait, was her death a suicide or a murder? No, it was a murder. I guess. First recorded case of spontaneous combustion. But like, I don't... something makes me think like with spontaneous combustion that there has to be something that sparks it, right? Like, I know the theory is that just all of a sudden, obviously spontaneous combustion means to suddenly catch fire. After investigation, it might have been an accident. That's what I'm saying. Like, it feels like it had to have been something that was like a catalyst to cause something to catch on fire, because something or someone to catch on fire, because fires typically, in terms of people, don't start without there being something else to start it. You know what I mean? Whether that's a crime of someone setting someone ablaze, or someone being around chemicals that are flammable, or, you know, leaving a stove on, like a gas stove, or there's like a gas leak. Stuff like that. Three weeks later. I'm glad there's no zombie thing. I was hoping. Shinjuku, Tokyo. Shinjuku Central Park. 5 p.m. Okay, so that was 7 a.m. and now we're at 5 p.m. 3 weeks later. Oh, is our main character?
5日後に捜査本部は解散になる。遺族やマスコミへは引き続き捜査を継続しますと答えるだろうが、実際は捜査を打ち切りだ。
That's crazy. The news was thrown out.
処分される。どうやら政府関係者からの圧力があったらしい。異能教団の事件があって以来、文書や証拠品などの保管には政府も警察も慎重になっている。どこで足をすくわれるかわからないからな。怪しいものは手元に置かないに限るということだ。
黒塗りの文書を保管するぐらいなら破棄してしまった方がいいというわけね。
そういうことだ。ただそれだけが理由ではないだろう。
誰かの意図が働いているってこと？まさか私たちのことに気づいて？
私たちが裏で調査していることは誰も知らないはずだ。緊急の時以外は事件資料の受け渡しも運び屋を使って君たちとは直接会うことを避けている。それ
I mean, it could have been intercepted
ネット
though.
でのやり取りも足がつかないように偽名を使っているんだ。誰かが私たちの調査を妨害するために文書を処分するとは考えづらい。何か別の理由があると考えた方がいいだろう。
例えば事件を早く闇に葬りたいとか。
そういうことだ。
Well, yeah, they're still setting people ablaze.
私たちの手で事件を調査してみる必要がありそうね。
Let me read the comments real quick. Gold said to Mako, that's what I said. But I think there's something more onto that. I actually want to play Spirit Hunter in G. I don't think I've heard of that game. Like I said, dropped a cigarette, her fat kept it burning. The floor around her was concrete, so it wouldn't burn from what I skinned. The chair was by itself. Oh, that's what Gold said too. Like I said, oh, Sunny and Red. 6 feet apart, like literally. You know, being 6 feet apart, they always text each other like how teenagers and adults do. Okay, I'm caught up now. Alright, sorry. How does the autopsy report say?
両足首から上が消失。1000度以上の火で焼かれた。
この目で事件現場を見たが、足首から上が消失し、骨も残っていなかった。しかもこれだけの高温で燃えたにもかかわらず、ビルは炎症している。
This feels like something that was controlled. Like a controlled fire, not spontaneous combustion.
カメラ映像と焼死した被害者の遺留品、関係者の供述調書だな。
防犯カメラの映像に何か映ってるかもしれないわね。
Y'all don't know what's in the security camera footage, and it's been 3 weeks.
ありがとう。それじゃあ事務所に戻るわ。相棒が待っているから。
元気なのか？
今でも事件の夢を見るみたい。
そうか。異能教団の事件によって私たちは様々なものを失った。秋葉、君は弟を失った。
What?
岩井探偵事務所は解体され、所長の岩井検事は刑務所に収監された。警察という組織を信じられなくなった私は公安を辞め、今や法務省の人間だ。私たちがこれだけの傷を負っていながら、異能教団の教祖だった山野井の行方は未だつかめていない。まるで悪い夢を見ているようだ。
Okay, so I'm trying to make sure that I'm following. So, main character's little brother was a part of this Psychics cult, and I guess when shit hit the fan, her brother died? I don't know.
不可解な未解決事件を調査していけば必ず山の上にたどり着く。
And they're currently looking for the former leader of the Psychics cult,
私もそう信じているよ。
while simultaneously trying to figure out unsolved cases.
警察にももう少しだけ働いてもらわないとな。
分かったわ。
岩井やめろ。山野井には法の裁きを受けさせるんだ。
あと少しで世界は浄化された。進化した人類によって世界は生まれ変わるはずだった。なんてことをしてくれたんだ。
秋葉、お前は探偵としては優秀だが、良くも悪くも直情的で正義感が強い。非常な決断をしなければならない時でも、その性格が邪魔をして迷いが生じる。
ようこそ岩井探偵事務所へ。私は秋葉と言います。
Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Kitty! Somewhere in Shinjuku, Tokyo. 10 p.m. Oh. Are you alright? I can hear you making noises from outside. You look like you had a nightmare. Did you dream you were being chased or something? Only a few people should know that we're hiding out here. It's been almost 4 years since we started investigating unsolved cases. These unsolved cases must have some clues that will lead us to the people we're after. Until we uncover them, we will never give up the fight. Also, I'm actually the main character? Okay. I was wondering why they had me have a character. Like, name a character if I wasn't going to be a part of it. And it's not the character in red. Looks like the case files I requested have arrived. Also, let me read the comments. Spirit Hunter NG is a horror detective VN dealing with ghosts and curses. The real star of the show, the cat. Animals are the MVP. Goddamn right. Right on time. Information brokers sure are good at their jobs. About the door. Evidence for cases will be delivered to the door. You can also go outside once you meet certain conditions. Sunny is the MC. She's the second most important character in the game next to the cat. That's wild. Open the door to check to see what's going on outside. Investigation materials package obtained. Victim information package obtained. Maps of the crime scene and surrounding area obtained. Set of crime scene photos and article about the pharmaceutical company obtained. Crime scene security footage obtained. Testimonies from the victim's colleagues and acquaintances obtained. Newspaper articles of the incident obtained. We received this from Yuika. Victim's autopsy report obtained. Burnt corpse found in the building's garbage. Wait, I'm trying to. I want to read that. Case 1. Spontaneous human combustion. I don't know, y'all. I might pick this game up. Let's start by checking the photos and files for this case. We can pin things to the evidence board to get the full picture. Okay. About the evidence board. Evidence and other information for cases is displayed on the evidence board. Any connections found will be shown with a thread. Selecting any piece of evidence will zoom in on it. Also, by selecting an item with a blue sticky note, relevant documents can be viewed. Move cursor, left analog stick. To view related documents, press X. Okay. There may be blank photos with a question mark written on it on the evidence board. You can pin any evidence you'd like here. Evidence you post may progress your investigation or lead you further from the truth. Be sure to use the evidence board to get a good grasp of the case as you continue your investigation. Okay. Evidence board. Place evidence on the board to organize your investigation progress. Well, I haven't looked at any fucking thing. This case involves the burned remains of a pharmaceutical company employee found in his office's basement. Yeah, office's basement. The aforementioned company and the scene of the crime is called Senku Pharmaceuticals. Its history can be traced back to the Meiji era. The company appears to have experienced growth through diversified management in hospitals and health insurance, in addition to drug development. The victim's name is Mr. Gichi Kuraki, 45 years old. he belonged to the Drug Administration Department of Sanku Pharmaceuticals. On the day of the incident, his colleagues testified that he came to the office and worked as usual. Okay. A janitor who went to throw out the garbage in the basement noticed the smell of burning meat. When he looked around, he found the victim who had been burned to ashes, leaving only his feet. There must have been a lot of smoke. But it says that the fire alarm and sprinklers were both broken at the time of the incident. As for how the remains could be identified as Mr. Kuraki, a wallet containing his employee ID card was found at the scene, and the DNA of the feet matched that of the victim. According to the autopsy report, the basement did rise in the temperature during the incident, but the only possible source of fire would have been the victim's lighter. That shouldn't have been enough to burn his body to nothing. That's a lot of people. The police also took testimonies from his colleagues and acquaintances. Let's check them later. This map shows the area around the Sanku Pharmaceuticals building, the scene of the crime. We can reference it while tracking the victim's movements for that day. Yuko said that the police are going to classify this case as an accident. But was it really an accident? Or could there have been something else at play? If Yuiko wants us to work on this case, she must have sensed that something was off about it. We'll investigate this case and get to the bottom of it ourselves. First, we'll figure out what caused the victim to be burned so badly. What could have been the source of the fire? Let's check the security footage from around the time of the incident and the photos of the scene taken by forensics. Perhaps they'll show us something that could have caused the fire. About the desk, the PC and equipment used for investigations will be at the desk. Choose the right tool for the job to make headway in the case. Desk. Image analysis. Analyze images and video. Saved screenshots can be used in a number of different ways. Okay. This equipment for analyzing the images and videos we've obtained. This is equipment for analyzing the images and videos. Okay. Let's start with the security camera footage from the time of the incident. Put the tape labeled Sanku Pharmaceuticals Building B2 security camera into the video desk to watch it. Hello? Okay, that's fine. Let's use L1 or R1 to select tape or video. We are looking for video, right? Sanku Pharmaceuticals 2. Which display would you like to use? D1 or D2? Okay. So I actually have to pay attention. How to analyze videos. You can analyze video evidence using specialized equipment. You can pause, play, rewind, and fast forward the footage. The rewind and fast forward speeds can also be adjusted in increments. X to play, back button to rewind, front left button to rewind, right button to fast forward. There are two displays, D1 left and D2 right. So you can view a different video on each one. If you want to get a closer look at a piece of the media, you can switch one display to full screen mode. Squares, full screen, okay. The specialized equipment scans the video automatically and detects faces via AI. Detected faces will be framed in red, and if facial features like the eyes can be accurately distinguished, the frame will change from red to green. Oh, we got real life footage here. Switch to screenshot mode, and hover the cursor over the detected target to make the red frame appear. If the target is cut off from the screen or is too small to be detected, adjust the view by zooming in or panning until the frame appears. Okay. Alright, left, right, X to play, and then what was the other one? Square for full screen. Okay. Once the video or image is opened, it will be scanned automatically, and the built-in AI will detect faces and objects. However, it won't be able to detect things that are too far away or are hard to make out. This footage only shows the victim, though, so I don't think we need to worry about that. Anyway, let's just play it. That's what I've been thinking. Just play the thing. Oh, I have to press square? I kind of want to fast forward, but I'm kind of scared. Like I'll miss something? Let me fast forward. Hello? Okay, I'm going 5 times the speed. No one's here. Oh, hold on. Okay. Wait. Can I just play it normally? Okay. What the hell? Oh, I can control it frame by frame? Okay, hold on. I know, I can't even... Let's rewind it. I don't remember how to zoom in. Hello? I was using the right stick. Okay, he has to be in frame. Actually, I'll just let it play. Because I was using the left stick. Wonder where he went. According to the blueprints... bitch, what did you just say? Maybe I can fast forward? Did I break the game, though? Because I don't think it's supposed to look like that. He's not coming back. Oh. Why is he back? Is he moving behind that pillar? What is he doing? Girl, I don't know. Oh, what was that? There's definitely something going on over there, but I can't tilt the camera. Okay, well, we'll just fast forward. Oh! 24/7, they both said they are. can't see anything from this angle. That's why I don't. Okay, we'll just let it. Can't tell what happened because the security camera didn't catch the most crucial moment. Let's try checking the photos of the crime scene next. The photos we received have been scanned and saved to the PC. Okay. Photos. If we check them with our analysis equipment, we might be able to find some clues. Yeah, because that was kind of... I don't want to say that was like a waste of time, but all we did was see him walk forward. He went past the camera. We don't know what he picked up or anything. And he came back. He had the same bag, it looks like. And then went around the corner. And then we saw something happen because it looked like a leg went on or something. And yeah. Yeah. Let's use this. Oh, I guess we'll use the first one. Okay, how to analyze images. You can analyze photo evidence using specialized equipment. Just like for the video analysis, the specialized equipment scans the image automatically, and AI technology detects possible targets. Hover the cursor over the detected target to make the red frame appear. However, if the target is cut off from the screen or is too small to be detected, adjust the view by zooming in or panning until the frame appears. When the red frame turns green, you can take a picture and save it in the screenshots folder. Okay, zoom in is the right button. Zoom out is the left button or back button. Move cursor with the left analog stick and screenshot with the X. There are two displays, D1 left, D2 right, so you can view a different image on each one. If you want to get a closer look at a piece of media, you can switch one display to full screen mode. Square for full screen. Okay. Literally the same. Oh my god. Just like the video, the AI can detect targets that it recognizes. But be aware that it won't work if the photo is blurry, or when the subject's shape is indistinct or not fully visible. If something catches your eye, zoom in on it and take a screenshot. Alright, let's start examining the crime scene photos. Jesus. Ugh. Target cannot be detected. Please take a screenshot with the target selected. Okay. That's the guy's shoes, I know, right? Oh, that's detected. But not the legs as a whole. You can take a maximum of 50 screenshots per case. Your oldest screenshots will be deleted if you exceed 50. However, screenshots posted to the evidence board will not be deleted. Photos posted on the evidence board will be pinned in the photos folder. Additionally, all screenshots will be deleted when you move to the next case. However, photos posted to the evidence board will be saved internally. I don't think that's the source of the fire. Girl, I know, I'm just testing things out. Let's try looking for something else that could be. Okay. I can't see what that is. Some sort of plastic bottle. That's a little too blurry for me. I'll take a photo anyway. I mean, girl. Images you take will be saved to the screenshot holders on your... Yes, girl, I know. You can print them out for the evidence board to help you see any connections there may be to the case. You can also show them to any colleagues with specialized knowledge to get new information or advice. Anyway, let's see what our colleagues have to say about these images. Girl, I haven't even done anything yet. You can view images, documents, and other data related to a case and sort it into folders, as well as access the secret site on the dark web. Oh, sorry, about the PC. The dark web is like a secret hideout on the internet, only accessible to you and the colleagues who are helping you with the investigation. When there's a thread on the dark web, you can obtain info from your colleagues or upload data that can be discussed with them. Okay, but like, I want to go back to the image. Why the fuck can I go back? It's so annoying. Browse the dark web, communicate with your colleagues, and view evidence maps. If you click the icon at the top left of the screen, you'll be automatically logged into our website. Oh my god, the cat is so cute. This is the dark pit, our own hidden corner of the internet. Everyone on this site has the same goal that we do. They'll help us find the truth behind these cases using their specialized knowledge and skills. Just in case, you should never reveal your identity when using the dark pit. We decided to use code names with each other, remember? The creator of the image analysis program in the dark pit is the mechanic. The bartender is knowledge about medicine and pharmaceuticals. Odd specializes in the occult. What was the first one? I don't forgot already. You're the dealer and I'm the manager. Okay. Dealer. Yes, there's one more. The middleman who provides us with the police's case files and delivers our findings to investigators. Junket. Okay. If we all put our heads together, I'm sure we can solve these cases. I just know it. Okay. Alright, let's put the picture you just took on the bulletin board and ask everyone if it looks like the source of the fire. If you want to know if cigarettes can cause a fire, hospitals cooperate with the Fire and Disaster Management Agency when treating burn victims. I'll send you more information. Give it a look. He sent us a fire notice. Let's take a look. I was going to say, can I click? Goddamn. Oh, to switch windows. Okay. Sounds like cigarettes can cause fires. Can often cause fires. We'll put that on the evidence board as our hypothesis. Okay. Beware of fires. Case 1. Fell asleep while smoking due to consuming alcohol. Blanket caught fire while asleep. Case 2. Cigarette ash fell on the sofa, causing it to spread while asleep. Danger. Cigarette ashes can reach temperatures of 700 degrees Celsius to 1000 degrees Celsius during smoking. Though tiny, if its embers fall onto cotton or other flammable materials, they can continue to burn without causing a flameless combustion, and can lead to loss of consciousness from carbon monoxide poisoning, suffocation, or immolation. Lots of smoke despite no flame. Danger. Don't smoke in bed. Fill ashtrays with water. Don't smoke near flammable objects. Okay. Oh, sorry. I hit log. Might be. Silly's question of how the victim's body could have been burned this badly. Has to be a reason behind this. What caused the high temperatures needed to burn away the body? 1. To the bulletin board. Okay, but can I like actually look at shit? Explaining how the body got like that is certainly within the scope of medical science. If a human body is burned at 1000 degrees Celsius, everything but the bones will be consumed in about an hour. The fire would need to reach a temperature of 1500 to 1600 degrees Celsius for the bones to burn as well. So if a person's clothes catch fire, Can the flames naturally reach that high of a temperature? That's a pretty high temperature. A normal fire wouldn't get that hot. I'll send you more information on cremation. I mean, I could probably just Google that information, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying. Even during cremation, it doesn't get so hot that the bones burn away completely. Can you think of any other possible reasons why his bones burned away? Let's read then. Cremation temperature. Cremation furnace temperature. Combustion of the human body occurs at temperatures above 500 degrees Celsius. Modern cremation furnaces must operate at temperatures above 800 degrees Celsius. This is to prevent the production of dioxin, a toxic substance. The latest cremation furnaces can raise the temperature from 800 degrees Celsius to as high as 1200 degrees Celsius. But higher temperatures are not necessarily better. At temperatures above 1500 degrees Celsius, bones are burned away, leaving no remains. In the past, cremators relied on the color temperature of the flames to determine how hot and for how long the cremation should be performed based on their experience and intuition. Color temperature. Okay, well, the flames that we saw were orange. But didn't it look a little bit, yellow? Like, it looked like orange and yellow to me in the tape recording. Color temperature is a phenomenon in which the color of a flame changes according to its temperature. Red has the lowest color temperature at approximately 1000 to 1500 degrees Celsius. After red is yellow, with a temperature of approximately 5500 to 6500 degrees Celsius. Next is white at roughly 7500 degrees to 8500 degrees Celsius. Finally, blue has the highest temperature of over 10,000 degrees. Okay. Spontaneous human combustion cases have been recorded for hundreds of years. Some baselessly attribute the occurrences to spiritual entities. But it's not like these rumors spread without any precedent to support them. I'll send you more information on spontaneous human combustion. I hope this will help. I'm starting to suspect that not every fucking thing that they send me is going to be useful. The lack of definitive cause has resulted in numerous unresolved cases. Okay, let's... Spontaneous human combustion. There have been several reported cases of people being found burned to ashes, with some body parts left behind. Most of these cases were found indoors, and although even the bones of the victims were burned to ashes, the fire did not spread to the surrounding building. As there was often no source of external ignition found near the burned body, many researchers are investigating these as potential cases of spontaneous human combustion, due to the fact that these bodies seemingly ignited from within. However, no definitive conclusion has been reached. The case of Mary Reeser. On a July evening in 1951, Richard Reeser went to visit his 67-year-old mother, Mary Reeser, in her apartment in St. Petersburg, Florida, USA. He thought he would see his mother reading books, the books she liked as usual, but was instead greeted by an unbelievable sight. His mother was dead, her body gone without a trace, leaving only one foot in a slipper and some bones. Compendium of Paranormal Phenomena. Sorry, I was reading this up here. Alright. You really need a significantly high temperature to burn away bones. But how would that be possible? Something must have caused the temperature to get that high. Let's check the crime scene photos for anything like that. Which photo do you want to start with? I don't know. Do I really have a choice at this point? Allie? I don't know. let's look here. I'm surprised they're actually letting me take, like, full reign. Why does it look so weird? Is there anything else from the crime scene photos or the victim's belongings you want to look at? Or if you find anything that could have caused such high temperatures, then put it on evidence board and we can move on. Golly, okay. I don't think there is anything here. I want to look back at that one. Because the game didn't really give me a chance to look, you know? You have to zoom in that far to tell it's a lighter? Can I go back to the video? I'll go back to the video in a second, if they'll let me. Because we got the bag. Let me zoom out. What is this? Ugh. Cigarette bin. I wonder if it's possible that the cigarette bin caught fire. Alright, do I have everything? The picture of the bag. The bottle, which she said wasn't irrelevant for some reason. Oops, not that one. Oh my god. Let's get this one. Why were there chemicals? Probably should have taken a better picture than that. See some garbage, traffic cone. I think this is going to be more relevant. But Gold mentioned the... I keep doing that. Fuck. Let's look at the photos from the crime scene. We should look at the photos of the scene and the victim's belongings for anything suspicious. Okay, so that's the game's way of saying, no, we don't want you to look at that yet. Okay, it doesn't look like he had anything out of the ordinary. Literally just burned money. Not Visa card. I wonder where this is to, though. I mean, that's not going to cause the fire, but I don't know what those are for. Oh, Cat, you scared the shit out of me, bruv. I don't know what you were. I was like, what is that on the... It's the Gold Heart membership card. Don't look. Man, I don't... That's just the name of a place. Alright. Okay, this is just awful. It's not even, like, clear at all. I mean, like, you know what I mean? That's weird. I keep doing that. File. Super blurry, I know. I hate it. I mean, we don't need a screenshot of the guy. Let's access the dark web. I mean, that wasn't my picture, but alright, we'll pretend like it was. I don't know what the game kind of wants me to do at this point. Actually, yeah, let's look at the autopsy report. Autopsy report, police station, judicial police officer Shannon Royua, sorry. On September 5th, 2023, under the direction of Tokyo District Public Prosecutor Kuroi Maguro, I performed an autopsy on the patient who was suspected of dying of a natural death. The details are as follows. Record. Representative. Name, age, occupation, residence. Nina Kuraki, 40 years old, office worker, Tokyo. Submission date 5th September 2023. Deceased, name, age, occupation, residence, if unknown, description. Estimated age, characteristics, clothing, etc. Gichi Kuraki, 45 years old. Wait. Okay. They have the same last name, so I was confused. Office worker, Tokyo, date of death, 4th September 2023, approximately. Location of the body and its condition, Sanku Pharmaceuticals Building B2. Condition of the body at the time of the autopsy, body was completely burned away above the ankles. Accompanying articles, cigarettes, lighter, plastic bottle, shoes, wallet. Examiner, name, residence, Bayan Rogia, Chiba. Suspected cause of death, immolation. Remarks, the body was likely burned at a temperature of 1,000 degrees Celsius or higher. The fire alarm and sprinklers on the ceiling at the scene were faulty and did not activate, allowing the burning to continue uninterrupted. The source of the fire may have been a lighter in the victim's possession. However, there was no evidence on the lighter itself to suggest it was the cause. Traces of alcohol were detected in a plastic bottle near the deceased. So why the game was chewing me out for taking a picture of the fucking bottle? If there was alcohol in the bottle? Alright, testimony. Let's actually read these. Hirata Toshimaku. Full-time employee of Sanku Pharmaceuticals. We know that. Okay. Okay, name Haruto Doma. Age 38. The above individual voluntarily made the following statement at Sanku Pharmaceutical Building on September 7, 2023. Your relationship with Mr. Karaki. Senior employee under the same department. Recent behavior. He seemed to be more stressed than usual due to having multiple large projects. However, he would never get angry, which I found to be truly impressive. He was the mild-mannered type, but he did get angry at me once for accidentally taking his water bottle. Oh, so he was an alcoholic? I didn't even drink from it. Your actions on the day of the incident? My train was late, so I arrived at the office at 10 a.m. and left at 8 p.m. The company should have that on record. After I returned home, I called my girlfriend around 10 p.m. You can check my call history for proof. Okay. So our victim was an alcoholic. Alright, testimony of Motoko Shoji, age 46. Relationship, colleagues, we belonged to different departments but often worked on the same project. Recent behavior, he should have been very busy due to all the projects he had taken on, but he was always cheerful, though he did often smell of alcohol during work hours. However, I have never seen him drink in the office. Your actions on the day of the incident. I came to work at 9 a.m. and left at 6 p.m. Then went shopping and returned home at 8 p.m. My daughter can testify to the time that I arrived home. What time did the other person come home? 8 p.m. So 10 and 8 and 9 and 6, okay. Ario Shuto. The above individual... Okay, I already read all that. Blah, 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 blah. Your relationship, I worked for the company as a janitor. I didn't know him. Oh, this is the person who discovered the body. I was going down to the basement to throw out some garbage when I noticed the smell of burning meat. It was hotter than usual down there, and it was full of smoke. I didn't expect to find a body in such a state. Your actions on the day of the incident. I arrived at Sanku Pharmaceuticals around 6 a.m. and began cleaning. Found the body shortly after 6:10 a.m. and immediately notified the police. Afterwards, I cooperated with the questioning. Okay. Alright, Miri, whoever that is. Miri, real name, Kotone Hante. Relationship with Kuraki. He was a regular of mine. What the hell does that mean? Occupation, hospitality. Okay. Recent behavior. Mr. Kuraki would come see me about 4 to 5 times a month. He would often order expensive liquor and would even give me presents on special occasions. He said that he bought me a handbag for my anniversary and was going to bring it tomorrow. I can't believe he would die the day after he called me. Your actions on the day of the incident. I went to Odaiba with the son of the local university hospital's director that day. I didn't see Mr. Kuraki. The director's son can testify to my whereabouts. Miri Nico. Relationship with Kuraki were colleagues, but from different departments. Recent behavior. Since I work in the General Affairs Department, I know when all our employees arrive and leave the office. Mr. Kuraki was part of the Drug Administration Department, and I believe his attendance was quite good, but he often took half days for hospital visits. The details should be in the company's health insurance records, but I cannot disclose that even to the police, as it is private information. Your actions on the day of the incident. I went to work at 9 a.m. and left at 6 p.m. At 7 p.m., I had a girls' night out with an old friend of mine from school. My friend can testify to my whereabouts. Oh my god, this is a lot. Okay. Okay, Mr. Kazan Mizuki is the new bro man. This is gonna be a lot, y'all, so bear with me. The pandemic and Japan's economy A new infectious disease outbreak took place in Tokyo in December 2019, spread to the world 2020. The only major blow to the Japanese economy. Real GDP growth dropped to negative 5.2%, a record low for the post-war period. Primary factors were reduced consumer spending and private investment, with both reaching extreme lows of negative 5.6 and negative 5.7 respectively. At a momentous Federal Open Market Committee meeting in March 2020, the Bank of Japan announced the start of economic stimulus measures such as the restarting of zero interest rate policy for the first time since 2008, purchasing government bonds and agency mortgage-backed securities, providing loans to small and medium businesses, founding 13 facilities to purchase other local bonds. Despite these policies, however, Japan's economy suffered a significant decline due to lower foreign demand and supply chains. Even the vid is referenced. I know. Foreign demand and supply chain delays due to issues with production abroad. Ending the pandemic through the improvement of medical care to treat the infected as well as the development of vaccines and new medicine would be indispensable for the recovery of Japan's economy. Research into the virus and its symptoms has greatly progressed in recent years, and we've asked Kazan Mizuki, president of the rapidly growing medical corporation of Sanku Pharmaceuticals, for a comment. Improvement of comprehensive medical care. In order to restore Japan's former economic prosperity, I believe the healthcare industry must be able to provide the people with lives of movement and restrictions and risk of infection. In order to accomplish that, we aim to improve comprehensive medical care. Sanku Pharmaceuticals is largely divided into 3 divisions: medical care, drug administration, and social welfare. In addition to running general hospitals, our medical care division also focuses on facilities for long-term care. Sorry, I almost lost my place. While our drug administration division directly supplies the medications that these facilities use, in addition to overseeing on-site clinical trials. This enables us to provide the patients in our care with the medication and treatment that they need. Finally, our social welfare division focuses on comprehensive health insurance in order to maintain an environment where our employees, specialists, nurses, and researchers can do their jobs effectively. Our comprehensive health insurance covers basically all our full-time, part-time, and contract staff, which allows our company to cover medical costs or provide financial assistance to them and their dependents for any illness or injury, in addition to time off work due to illness, childbirth, or death. Plus, our company has compiled a database containing our employees' personal data, such as treatment and hospitalization history, so that we can provide them with prompt and suitable care. I believe that it is because our company provides medical professionals with an environment where they can make full use, of their abilities that we can support the advancement of a wide variety of industries and contribute to the recovery of Japan's economy. Dr. Seiichiro Kamakura on the left, so that's that person here, of Sanku General Hospital, who discovered a treatment for the new infectious disease, and Mr. Kazan Mizuki on the right, president of Sanku Pharmaceuticals. Okay. Golly, that was a lot. Not gonna lie. Alright. Did I miss something? Who the hell is this? Haruto Doma. Okay. Is that the person who was like... he yelled at me or something? No, that's this person. Okay, I was right. Yeah, that's the one who was yelled at for the water bottle. Okay. It's nice to put a face to the name. Okay, Motoko Shoji. Motoko Shoji is the one who said that he smelled of alcohol. Okay. They didn't see him drink. That's the janitor. I don't remember who she is. Miri. Miri, that should be this one. No, that's this one, right? Nope. Miri's. Miri's is the one that's named after Miri. What does she say? Okay, she said he would come 4 to 5 times a month. Okay, so she doesn't work for the company. And then the last person is Mire Nico. Must be the yeah, the person who was like, I can't disclose things to you. Okay. I feel like I'm missing something. Why can I not show any of my stuff to like I don't understand.
Ne.
I mean, to be frank, I didn't see anything. I didn't really see anything suspicious, you know? I didn't mean to do that. Alright, so I took a picture of the bag. And I got as close as I could to this frickin' garbage bin. Cigarette bin. I mean, she said, take a picture of anything that looks suspicious. And I took a picture of the bottle. And she was like, oh, I don't think that's going to be worth anything. I really don't know what the game wants me to do. I'm pretty sure this is going to be irrelevant. Alright, I'm sure we can't ask our little... Okay. That's how I do it. My bad, y'all. Let's see about that chemical. The label on the bottle says ethanol. Most people know that ethanol is a type of alcohol. Ethanol is produced when fermenting alcoholic beverages, so they contain some of it as well. Alcohol is flammable, correct? Yes, chemicals have both an auto-ignition temperature and a flash point. Spontaneous combustion is related to auto-ignition temperature. Even at high concentrations, alcohol only combusts at around 420 degrees Celsius. However, its splash point is low, so if in close proximity to fire, it ignites at about 13 degrees Celsius. I read the autopsy report, but it sounds like they didn't look into the white bottle. It was found further away from the remains, so they may have thought it wasn't related. Okay. I'm still gonna... Maybe the cigarette bin? Lit cigarettes normally reach about temperatures of 700 to 800, but even if they weren't properly extinguished, they shouldn't be hot enough to completely burn away. Okay. So basically, it's the game's way of saying, okay, we'll try again. The lighter. I tried the cigarettes. Maybe possible if the gas inside was ignited, but there's no evidence. Seriously? His shoes? I don't think that's relevant. Let's erase this and start over. I mean, what the fuck else y'all want me to look at? Plastic bag? Alright. Let's see if I can look at the video again. Ah! I mean, there has to be something in here. I mean, she said to look at his possessions. And then I'll look at the other one. I mean, I don't know what more the game wants me to do. Like, I've literally taken pictures of everything. Credit card, membership card, loyalty card, which I already took a picture of. I gotta take pictures of useless things, I guess. I don't know what... Toma, what do you want me to do, hun? Why was the temperature high enough to burn away the victims' bodies? Could the crime scene photos and security footage have any clues? Well, when I want to look at the video, y'all are telling me not to look at the video. That I need to look at the personal belongings first. Am I missing something on the image analysis, or...? What? Okay, but I looked at everything. Let's look at... Put this on the second one. Alright. God damn it. I keep doing that. Well, it's hard to tell. Sorry, I really shouldn't be laughing. be a horrible detective. Alright, what am I missing? What am I missing? What am I missing from here? She said from his personal belongings. I'm just taking pictures because they're saying that I'm overlooking things. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay. We have the plastic bottle, plastic bag, lighter, cigarettes. Just like, you want me to take a picture of the bottle cap or something? I took a picture of his shoes. Detective Sunny has to get more clues, but I don't know how to get more clues. Like, truly, what more is there to get? There's nothing more left of them. Let's go to the dark web. Alright, it's just gonna be a lot of trial and error, y'all. I'm so sorry. I mean, truly, I don't know what the game wants out of me. I don't know, y'all. I'm saying the membership card is not relevant. The loyalty card is not relevant. I mean, is it gonna be the money? If I go through all this and it's not, and it ends up being the money, that's gonna be annoying. Actually, that is a valid point. Because if he was burned, right? Why was there a whole ass dollar bill unburnt in his belongings, right? Oh, no. It's still mostly burned. Well, see, these two burned all the way, but this one didn't. Damn it. Yeah, because I find that really weird. Alright. Let's try this again. Never mind. What do you want me to do, game? Just a Dr. Brown, I don't think a plastic bottle would spontaneously combust. If it had alcohol in it, it would. According to the autopsy report, the plastic bottle contained alcohol. See, very interesting. It's possible that the alcohol was the source of the fire. Chemicals both in auto ignition temperature and flashpoint, blah, blah, blah. Even at high concentrations, alcohol only combusts at around 420. Blah, blah. Might not be the source of the fire, but it might be related to why he burned to death. Is there any fucking thing else? White container, lighter, plastic bottle. Why were the sprinklers not working? That's what I want to know. Now I'm starting to get irritated. Because whenever I did the shoes, they were like, oh, it's not relevant, not relevant, not relevant. I don't know, y'all. Kind of close to my wit's end here. Well, they did say on his personal belongings. I mean, I've analyzed everything, correct? Because these burn bills are not... Like, I think it's weird that these two burned up a lot, but then the other one didn't. But wouldn't it all have been together? What the hell? Y'all, I don't know what the game wants of me. I'm not gonna hold you. And audio. Here we go. Video. Sorry, Gold. I know it took a while. Alright, this should be the one where he comes out and we can't see him, I think. I don't remember how to zoom in. Oh, shit. Shit. I don't know why I can't zoom in. Okay, put the cigarette in. Alright, something happened. Let's try this one. Okay, well, hurry up. Do I need to fast forward this one too? This is at 8 p.m. Then they say, don't we have a picture of him walking? Not here. Okay, I guess we're gonna assume we don't know who that is. Is that him? Is that not him? I said that he had been stressed. I keep doing that, sorry. Alright, let's look at this one. Is that not the same? This is one that's like 15 minutes later. Okay, so Broman left. I wonder if he's gonna end up coming back. There he goes with that bag. Ah! Forgot the buttons. Can I not see his face? I'm gonna have to take a picture of his face in the sunlight. I mean, in the lights. I mean, that'd be no different than the pictures, right? I would think. I mean, maybe we'll see something else. What the hell? Okay, so I really don't know what more the game wants of me. I looked at all the tape documents. We don't have any other viewpoints to see what the fuck was going on. Still looking for the guy before his flame on fail. What? Okay, but why were the... Not looking at that long ass article anymore. You're saying... I really don't know what the game wants of me. I mean, the only thing I can deduce is that if he was drinking this, assuming that caused the high temperature, why was it at the scene of the first place? If he bought it, someone bring in, and if so, who? Wasn't the victim carrying a bag or something when he came in? Did he bring it himself? Remember, the case files that the waiter delivered to us should include a videotape labeled Sync Pharmaceuticals. See if the victim is in on it. I looked at this one already.
So
Looks like the victim went out right before the incident, so let's take a look. I mean, someone came out though after him. So I watch, he comes out first. Oh. Is this not the one that he... I guess this is the one that he's coming back. Come on, bruv. Someone left the pharmaceutical building. I can't see his face. By that stature, it looks like it could be him. At the building headed to the right. Uh-huh. Yeah, and then someone comes out after him. Footage from underground must have been after the victim returned from this outing. So the other security tape might show him coming back. Bowman was gone for a long ass time. Can I? He didn't have anything when he left, and I was carrying some kind of bag in his right hand. Look, it took the victim about 15 minutes to return. He walked at a consistent speed of 7 to 8 minutes each way. Maybe if we figure out where he went during that time, we can find out where he got that bag and what's in it. Looks like he ran into a problem. In our current surveillance society, there are tons of security cameras installed around town. Parking lots, shops, private property, you name it. You can narrow down which ones to check if you know what you're looking for. Of course, we can't hack any that aren't connected to a network. But that also means that as long as it is on a network, we can hack it. Just call it one of my special skills. I want to know where the victim went, right? In that case, if we get the footage of the fork in each possible route, we could probably figure out which way he went. The victim left the office and headed to the right. It doesn't look like he went back right away, so he must have turned down some street. Anyway, from point A on the map, the victim should have taken one of two routes. There's one security camera next to point A. Looks like it has footage of the victim. I'll hack into it and send you the data. It might be difficult to find one person in the security footage of a crowded street. Try using compare if you want to confirm whether the person in the video is who you're looking for. If you have the equipment, scan a photo of the face of the person you want to use to compare it on. The AI will vectorize the characteristics of that person's eyes, nose, and mouth. It can then compare the vectorized face data with any face it detects in a video and give you a match rate. The higher the rate, the more likely it is that they are the same person. Alright, let's check the security footage and retrace the victim's movements. This is a whole ass ordeal, y'all. I'm sorry. Okay, but he shouldn't be here yet, right? Because he didn't leave until like 8:03 or something. I wish I could zoom in. Like, it's weird they don't let me look closer with this one. Is that not him right there? Bro, this is the longest. There he is. Nope, that's not him. Dang it. Okay, is that not him? Isn't that person wearing a suit the victim? So as the victim turn left, let's check if it's him. Start by selecting the face of the person in the video. Let's switch to screenshot mode. That's what I was fucking trying to do earlier. Once you're in screenshot mode, roll your cursor over the person's face, just like you did with the image analysis earlier. Now select it. Use compare to check if it's the victim. About comparing, you can compare elements found by the AI in videos or photos. When a target is found on both monitors, you can compare the images on each of them for a match. You can take screenshots of photos as usual or use screenshot mode for videos to capture images for comparison. Press R1 when a target has been found on both displays. Not time. It's a high match rate. It's safe to assume that's the victim. Let's look into the next area, assuming he went left here. Okay. Looks like the victim turned from point A. The road splits at point B. If we follow the footage from the security cameras near point B, we should be able to figure out where the victim went. 2 security cameras near point B. There should be footage of the victim on one or both of the cameras. I'll hack them now, send you the videos. Take a look. Alright, let's look for the victim. If you see someone who looks like him, use compare to confirm like we did earlier. It can't really detect the face of anyone wearing a mask, though. Thankfully, the victim wasn't wearing one, but keep that in mind when detecting targets. Okay, because I need to fucking see. This is a lot of people. Luckily, he was wearing a suit. Whoever that was looked straight at the camera. Why are these people staring at the camera as they're going by? I feel like I'm gonna miss him if I move any faster. Okay, he should be coming off the street. Like, bro. That's crazy that they actually, like, took footage from CCTVs and have so you have to look. Why is it, like, flickering like that? That's bothering me. There he is. No, but they said he wasn't wearing a mask. Never mind. I don't know how much money these people got paid. Was that him? I don't think so. It didn't look like the right suit. Hey, hold on. I need to slow this shit down. Hold on. There he is, I think. Right? No, that's the lady. I don't know. It's hard to tell, though. I wouldn't think that it was him, though. Because that doesn't look like him. And the AI thing didn't pop up either. Yeah, I don't think that was him. I don't think he's on this tape. Because I watched it forwards and now I'm rewinding it. Yeah, see, I don't think he was on this one. Alright, let's check this other. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be on the second tape. Alright, let's full screen it. And we're gonna fast forward it a little bit. Keep feeling like I'm gonna sneeze. Muted the mic so I wouldn't sneeze. So y'all wouldn't hear me sneeze. Oh, that's not him. Yep. I did not mean to do that, but let's. Mm-hmm. Looks like the victim turned right from point B. The road splits into three at point C. Fuck. If we follow the footage from the nearby security cameras, we should be able to figure out where the victim went. Two security cameras near point C. There should be footage of the victim on one or both of these cameras. I'll hack them now and send you the videos. Yeah, it's just a lot of this. Like, actual detective work, it feels like. Okay. I'm gonna do the second video. No, I'll do the first video first. Fuck. Excuse me, and then we'll full screen it. And I'll put that bitch at 2 times the speed. There are a lot of people, but let's keep our eye out for the victim. I know it's gonna be hard. There he is. I hate that does that. Hold on. So I don't know which way the victim. Okay, well, like, damn. Let's watch the footage carefully and figure that out. Okay, but still, at least we know it's him. Shit. Damn it. It's headed to the right. Alright, so we should get the view from across the street then, right? Maybe this footage will show the victim. Let's check. This is when it picks up, y'all. I'm kidding. Feels like it's picking up now. Doing this at 1.5 times the speed. If he comes in here, I'll be very surprised. Okay, that bright ass light is... I... Hmm. My mind is struggling. Y'all hear me struggling. Bro, I can't see with that bright ass light. There's a lot of people. And again, unless his ass is gonna turn into here, I don't know what to tell you. Well, we should be seeing him soon. It's 8:06, right? That he comes around here. What the fuck? Truthfully, my mind is like, what the fuck am I supposed to be looking at? I don't know if he's gonna be on this tape, because... Yeah, that's why I was like, he's not on the tape. It's like the victim turned right from point D. He's not on the security footage from the camera down that road. Considering when the victim returned to the office, perhaps his destination was near point D. Hopefully the security cameras near point D have footage of the victim. Fortunately, there aren't any security cameras that can hack on that road. There are some stores with cameras that'll send you the footage. Okay. That's what I'm saying. It's like, he wasn't on the footage. Like, you can't even see. Can't fully make out where he's going. Because it's so damn bright. Alright. Let's put it on D1. You say you thought you saw him, Mako? Yeah, I didn't see shit. So your eyesight's better than mine. Alright, we put it at 1.5 times the speed. Entrance is over to the right. I would say maybe I'll get lucky and it's the first store? Question mark. But I feel like it's not going to be. Don't know if I'd be that lucky. Nope. Alright, let's do it at 2 times because this is too damn slow. Yeah, 2 times the speed is better. Not these people. I'm low key kind of happy I never went into the criminal justice world. This type of shit would drive me up the wall. Having to watch security cam footage. Yeah, unless his ass comes in at the last second. Nope. I can't zoom in. Not when it's like that. It doesn't let me. Just gonna go into the second one. Okay. Full screen mode. 1.2 times the speed. And so people are going to be entering from the right this time. And we'll always recognize the victim because he's wearing a suit. But I kind of have a feeling he's not going to be in this tape either. Okay, not that guy. Yeah, I know, right? Also, I kind of wish America was like this with having multiple... Yeah, suit, no mask. Not that person. They're wearing regular clothes. But yeah, I was gonna say I wish America was like this because if you go into like a gas station or something after 8 o'clock at night, ain't gonna be no Ford workers working there. Lucky if there's 2. Or even 3 for that matter. I don't think he's gonna be on this tape either. So we're already at 8:09 and still don't see him. It's funny because they try to have it so that there's people here that like almost make you want to go, ooh, is it him? Is it that person? And it's like, no, he's like literally wearing a suit. And one clerk who's still in school, I know, right? Well, like the AI will do that, show up around someone's face as though it's supposed to be him. It's like, bro. Yeah, I don't think, like I say, I had a feeling they weren't gonna, he wasn't gonna be on this tape either. Alright, third one. Analyzing. Analyzing. Okay, it's either gonna be this one or it's gonna be the 4th tape. And of course, we're going at 1.5 times the speed. This is a really small shop, but it actually kind of looks more like a pharmacy. What's D2? That's the second monitor where I'm keeping the facial recognition on that screen. So that we can compare him when we do find him on the tape. There he is! There he is! Wait. Okay, the victim came into the store. Okay. We can actually, yeah, I was gonna say, we can exit that mode. I'm surprised he would be in here though. This looks more like a pharmacy, no? So don't be one of those people. Alright, we're increasing the speed because he's taking too damn long. Tape 3 at almost 8:07. I know. And we started at what, 8:03? I fucking said it was that fucking bottle. Can't read the label, but let's use compare to see if there was anything like this bottle at the crime scene. Take a screenshot of the bottle. I don't need to do that because I already did it. Any other crime scene photo show a bottle like this? See, when I took a picture of that shit earlier, your ass was talking about, maybe it's new. I already took a picture of the bottle. I actually have a whole ass picture of the bottle by itself. I don't think that's true. I need to decrease how zoomed in it is. Why is it on the trash bag? That was weird. I was trying to zoom. I was trying to go to the other screen, D1, and yeah, I was like, why is it still in the bag? I had a feeling he was carrying one of those bottles. It was kind of obvious. Hi, Match. I think you said to say they're the same thing. So the bottle at the crime scene is probably the same one the victim bought. I think I've heard a little bit about ethanol, but we need more information.
Hi.
You still have questions about the ethanol. We want to know more about more detailed information about ethanol. Ethanol is already known as ethyl alcohol. Its chemical formulation is C2H60. The C2H6O. It's a volatile, colorless, and transparent liquid. Qualifies as a hazardous material under the Fire Service Act and ignites at about 13 degrees Celsius when the flames reaching about 1700 degrees Celsius. I should have an article about ethanol. I'll send it to you. Alright, y'all. I hated chemistry, but I'll read this anyway. Structured formula C2H5OH. Chemical formula IUPAC name ethanol. Boiling point 78.37 degrees Celsius. Melting point negative 114.1 degrees Celsius. Density 789 kilograms over meters cubed. And molar mass is 46.07 grams per mole. Ethanol is a clear, colorless, water-soluble substance that was traditionally used as an anesthetic. However, such uses have declined with the development of safer, more effective alternatives. Currently, it is used as a solvent in the production of medicines, cosmetics, and skincare products, since it is effective as a cleanser, antibacterial agent, and preservative. It is used as a common ingredient in hand sanitizer and to increase the shelf life of vaccines and medicines. It is also a key ingredient in the production of fermented foods and drinking alcohol. In recent years, there has been interest in the use of purified ethanol as a biofuel through the processing of natural materials like corn, sugarcane, and cellulose. Properties: volatile, colorless, liquid. 3 types based on alcohol concentration. Anhydrous ethanol, 99.5% volume or more. Ethanol, 95.1 to 96.9% volume. And disinfectant ethanol, 76.9 to 81.4% volume percentage. Disinfectant ethanol is used as a disinfectant to kill viruses such as novel diseases, while anhydrous ethanol is used for cleaning. Ethanol is present in alcoholic beverages. However, the consumption of disinfectant ethanol may result in symptoms of respiratory failure and shock. The severity of any poisoning symptoms is proportional to the concentration of ethanol in the blood. Sounds like the ethanol alone won't produce high temperatures, but it can be considered a catalyst. Now the question is, why would the victim buy ethanol? Because he was drinking it. So far, an investigation hasn't uncovered the reason why the victim bought ethanol. Because he was drinking it! They said he was an alcoholic and he had a bottle that had liquid in it, and that the people who worked with him never saw him drink alcohol. That's because he was pouring the colorless ethanol into a water bottle and people assumed that it was water. Alright, maybe we should ask him for a second opinion. We pay a visit in the morning, so let's call it a day and head over there. Then. Let's make sure you don't oversleep. See, I don't like this about the game. And mind you, this is just the demo. And my thing is, if he's drinking ethanol, then he's drinking ethanol. He said he's an alcoholic. Or more so, that he was in charge of the drugs department, or was a part of it. So of course he would know that instead of drinking actual alcohol, or like getting caught having bottles of alcohol on camera, then he's probably better off getting ethanol. Anyways, so that was Tokyo Psychodemic. I know that was a really long session. The demo sessions usually don't go over 2 hours, but we're almost at 2.5 hours, so thanks for staying in there with me. In terms of my interest of the game, I will say that this is quite interesting. I don't really care for the fact that the game was basically like, oh, it's not relevant, it's not relevant, it's not relevant. And it's like, bro, I'm guessing exactly what's relevant to the story. Like, are you serious? Like I peeped that it was the bottle from the jump because he's carrying a bag. We can't see what's in the bag, but we know that it's something big. Like, or at least that's what I had deduced. And seeing the bottle at not the crime scene, but at another location of the property, and they showed that, and I'm like, okay, that's gonna have something to do with this whole thing. And they're like, well, he always smelled like alcohol, but they never saw him drink it. I'm like, well, obviously he had alcohol in the water bottle that he had in his bag. So I wonder if that case is going to end with, okay, he had ethanol. And it makes sense, right? Because he, again, is in charge of drugs or whatever at the pharmaceutical company. So he would know that would be something that he can drink or whatever. But it's kind of stupid because you would think him being in charge of like the drugs and stuff, that if he's a smoker, which he was, why the hell would you light a cigarette around ethanol knowing that it's flammable? Like, oh, I think I know what happened. I think he was drinking the ethanol, pulled out a cigarette, and because the ethanol was still like on his lips, he caught on fire. But then that would also mean that I don't know. That's what I think happened. But anyways, that's it, y'all, for today. I do appreciate y'all taking the time to watch my streams. This episode is going to be on my YouTube page. Definitely before midnight. And I will be continuing The Legend of Dragoon finally. I know my husband's going to be like, well, it's about time. Already exposing the first case. I can't help it because like I said, when I saw that bottle of ethanol on the ground and then it was an empty bottle at the crime scene, I wonder if he spilled it and then it caught on fire when he lit the thing. But it's weird because we see him, right? We see him put the cigarette into the cigarette bin, and the bin was on fire too, so I wonder maybe the embers from the cigarette when he tossed it in there like went over. But it's weird because I'm trying to figure out the connection of like how would it burn that quickly, like all over him, unless he spilled some. But then again, like even if that's just in his hands, that would be a hazard. I don't know, yo. It actually does have me a little bit ethanol on his fingers. Yeah, I'm thinking that too. Anyways, this is interesting. This actually was originally a game that was on the PlayStation 4. I still have my PlayStation 4, but I'm playing this on the PlayStation 5. They have actually a demo version for PlayStation 5. That's what I'm playing. That's why I played today. And the full version is like $30. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna get this game, but I definitely think it's interesting. But I feel like as well, like the sessions would be long as fuck, and I would probably only want to do like one case per stream, only because like y'all see how long this this one took, and I wasn't even finished with the entire case. So take it that way you will. Anyways, I do appreciate y'all watching. And I was also going to say I will be resuming The Legend of Dragoon. Or at least I think I will. I have to double check that. And what else? I don't think I'll be streaming tomorrow. I'm gonna give myself a break to try to, decompress and prepare for these long, arduous streams that is The Legend of Dragoon. And I'll try to work on finding another game after that because, I mean, I'm not good at platforms. I was thinking maybe Astrobot, but I'm not good at platformers. And I don't want to end up rage quitting either. So yeah, I'll be on the lookout for some games. There's actually a sale going on right now on the PlayStation Store, so I'll have to take a look and see. Anyways, hope everyone has a great rest of your week. I will see y'all on Saturday, and I'll double check on The Legend of Dragoon. If it's not The Legend of Dragoon, you'll see a whole different game. And that'll be updated on the schedule by Friday. Yeah. Anyways, y'all have a good rest of your week, and I'll see y'all Saturday. Annyeong.